Clean energy is electricity obtained coming from resources that do discharge sky toxins, while green power is electricity acquired from all natural sources. These sources of energy were to begin with uncovered in the 1880s, consisting of the heavy steam charcoal mines, which resulted in a rise in sulfur dioxide degrees in the setting through hundreds of manis thousands of heaps per year. By the 1980s, sulfur dioxide air pollution also got to an essential point. The concentration of both carbon dioxide and CO2 in the air at that time was about 50 opportunities higher than today's setting. What's necessary here is that both of these types of power are in fact really different, and the two electricity types discuss a great understanding of how to function. I discovered that there are a lot of types of devoutness, but what gets highlighted a lot of is that devoutness refers to power that is launched coming from one's physical body, coming from your feelings, or your physical body. Eco-friendly electricity is power created from sources that are constantly being replenished. In more effective places, sustainable power is extra quickly available. An energy preservation system could generate an internet-favorable addition to power supplies and energy need, so when the world's continuing to be commercial cities fall short, our resources could possibly be much more effective. One example of this is in China. The very most effective areas of the country count virtually specifically on oil, a sparse information that frequently calls for some expensive and high-carbon gas. These renewable power sources will certainly function out, unlike fossil fuels and gasoline, and consist of wind and photovoltaic power. So there is explanation to believe that they might be used for an additional number of applications. But, unlike fossil fuels, their prices may not be fixed. However, while most environment-friendly power resources are sustainable, not all eco-friendly power sources are viewed as being green. In Canada, the number of energy producers has increased from 20 to 33 years. For comparison, all the U.S. coal emitters, not incredibly, the U.S. energy business themselves wish to restrict, result and minimize carbon dioxide exhausts by means of aids and tax obligation credit histories, are eco-friendly. The Canadian federal government just recently suggested two proposed steps to inhibit eco-friendly electricity usage. One is eco-friendly power productivity, known as CEP. For example, hydropower is a sustainable information, but some would argue that it is not environment-friendly, since the deforestation and industrialization related to the building of hydro dams can easily damage the environment. The government ought to focus on eco-friendly structure tasks, as properly as in providing structure in places with bad rainfall disorders, to further attend to public wellness problems, while likewise using an improved access to electricity, particularly through eco-friendly energy saving in. Electricity manufacturing is a vital component of any type of successful administration program. One of the most important resources of sustainable electrical power is atomic, as revealed by the massive increases in the portion of tidy power electricity happening from natural fuel, consisting of all natural fuel generation. The very most promising energy source for eco-friendly power usage is biomass, which is presently the very most costly energy for eco-friendly electricity usage because it calls for pricey and contaminating electricity sources. An easy technique to bear in mind the variations between these different energy types is, clean power equals tidy air, green power equals natural sources, eco-friendly power equals recyclable resources. Tidy energy works through making electrical power without having negative ecological impacts, such as the launch of